I reversed my type 2 diabetes, high cholesterol, got rid of my sleep apnea, and I'm going to tell you how. For reference, this was me a year ago. I suffered with type 2 diabetes, high cholesterol, and sleep apnea for years. Growing up, I watched my relatives struggle with it. They passed away from massive heart attacks due to complications with type 2 diabetes and high cholesterol. When I was diagnosed, I took it serious because I didn't want to become another family statistic. But I also hate taking medications. My doctor kept trying to put me on medication, but I kept refusing. Even though I knew the severity of the situation, the family history, my doctor's advice, I still couldn't control my eating habits. I would have constant cravings. I would get headaches and dizziness if I didn't eat frequent enough. This led me to become 200 pounds and develop sleep apnea. Because of the tiredness, fatigue, moodiness, and weight, I wasn't even able to do things with my family. I simply had no energy left in me. My wife looked at me one day and said, "What are you doing to yourself?" while my daughter looked up staring at me. I had no answer. But I actually wanted to know if this was as bad as everyone thinks, so I looked it up. I had all the signs and symptoms of insulin resistance. Skin tags, constantly hungry, inability to lose weight, cravings for sugary and salty snacks, brain fog, anxiety, that belly fat and weight gain. That's when I really decided to take it seriously. Because I knew if I didn't, I could end up like the rest of my family and have a massive heart attack. So I started dieting and working out, but I could never sustain it. And I wasn't even getting results. Now, typically when we're struggling with type 2 diabetes, high cholesterol, and weight gain, we're also struggling with insulin resistance. The only way to fix insulin resistance is to control your blood glucose levels. So here's what I did. I started doing intermittent fasting. I now do 16 hours of fasting and 8 hours of eating. What this did is that it helped me to keep my insulin levels down. Now when I'm ready to break my fast, I make sure that I have a high fiber, high protein, nutrient dense meal. This will ensure that my insulin levels don't spike and that my blood glucose levels are controlled. Just like so many other people, I find it hard to resist foods that are high in carbs. These foods are around us everywhere we go. So what I did to help me with my journey and to help me sustain my intermittent fasting while enjoying food freedom was I incorporated a protocol called the Feel Great system. I have my Unimate tea in the morning. It doesn't break my fast. It provides my body with all the vitamins, minerals, and plant nutrients my body needs. And I have my glucose control formula right before my meal, which provides my body with all the fibers, minerals, and nutrients missing from our foods. When I started doing this, my A1C dropped, my cholesterol levels dropped, my clothes started to feel looser. My doctor said to me, whatever you're doing, keep doing it, because everything started moving in the right direction.